So it is time for me to make a 3-course meal with some ingredients that I've never used before, recipes I've never made before, and if it happens bad, because the recipe or my bad skill, then I'm just gonna eat it anyway. So, let go.
Round 1.
First ingredient, puff pastry, 1 sheet. Then, a tablespoon of tomato and basil pesto, which I got from Rayos. Then, need an egg and a little bit of milk. All right, so first step for our twists. We gotta preheat our oven to 200°C, which we did. Then, we gotta take our puff pastry and cut it into 4 parts. Okay. Then, we take this boy and we open him. Is that satisfying? We gotta take a tablespoon of this, plop it on there. Imagine you want to actually get this even, which if you don't get it even, the world will explode. Then we're gonna take one of these puff pastry, and we're just gonna lay it on top. We're gonna take this boy, we're gonna pop him open, and we're gonna take this, get a tablespoon of that. Put that on there. We take, in order to not decontaminate, don't contaminate your pesto. Just don't do it, all right? It's really not a good look. You can get your kitchen shut down. Yes, your kitchen that you're probably standing in right now wondering whether or not you'll actually be able to make this. That was the wrong puff pastry. So here's what we're gonna do. It's a magic technique used by the people who are most known for making dumb mistakes. It's like it never even happened. Ta-da! Now that we have done that, these guys can get out of here. And we're gonna take this one. And in order to hide our mistakes from the world, which is the most healthy thing for you to do in every situation, to do that. Now, we have a 4-layer puff pastry basil pesto cake. Woohoo! Now that we've done that, we're gonna take this knife again, and rather than sticking it in somebody, we're gonna cut these. Ta-da! We now have a whole bunch of strips of puff pastry. We also have a baking pan. All right, next thing you do is you take your beautiful little pesto boys, and it says, and I quote, "Give it a gentle stretch and twist it 2 to 3 times. Now, the struggle here is going to be able to actually twist it without it completely falling apart. But there you go. Pesto twist, baking sheet. Don't stay. And you do that for all of these. Begins. What are you doing? You can't get in there. What the heck, man? Bro was trying to climb in here. Probably thinks he's a piece of kitchen paraphernalia. Don't do that. Stop him, okay? Just make sure he doesn't go in there, all right? You can do that for me? Yeah? Yeah, okay. But as I was saying, begins! Ow! Cat! This is horrible. This is really not. Well, he's dwelling in there now. Sure, he'll be fine. Now we gotta put stuff on them. And what stuff are we gonna put on them, you ask? Well, I see you. I see you. Peekaboo? No peekaboo today, guys. You're just not good enough. Now, we need an egg. However, we don't want the white of the egg because the person making this recipe wanted to make life difficult. So here's what we're gonna do. This is another technique I've never done before in my entire life. We're going to crack the egg in half. Don't crack the yolk. And what you do is just pass the yolk down into the drain. This is why you buy 18 eggs. Now, if I use all of these eggs just to get one egg yolk, I will not be a happy camper. Ta-da! Tablespoon of milk. Egg yolk. And now we eat our sunny side up egg. Just kidding. You thought. Just kidding again. We are going to eat it. Ha, you really thought we're gonna mix it. Ta-da! Now, we're gonna eat our scrambled eggs. Just kidding. You thought. We're gonna take this fancy little pasty brush and give it a little dip in there. And as you can see, I'm goated with the sauce. can't go that high. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Now you're supposed to put sesame seeds on there going, but you see, I did it dumb, and I completely forgot that we don't have any sesame seeds. So, no sesame seeds for you. You don't get any. I'm sorry. I'm not at all sorry. I have a slight amount of remorse. I don't have any remorse. Deal with it. Anyway, now we take this and we're gonna throw it out the window. Just kidding, we're gonna throw it in here. And shebang. For approximately 15 minutes. So just because they felt the need to say that, 16 minutes. Ta-da!
Round 2.
Next up is our entree, which we're gonna make some honey salmon. And I've never cooked salmon before. It's frankly the thing I'm fearing the most. Because I got we're gonna wing it a little bit. So we got here our salmon from Walmart, very cheap. Gonna need a little bit of butter, some lime juice, extra virgin olive oil, honey, sriracha, soy sauce, salt and pepper. That's all the recipe calls for, but we're also gonna be using this rice. We're gonna have something to put it on because it'd be kind of weird to just have salmon on a plate. For our entree, first we're gonna make this rice up. I'm just gonna follow the instructions on the back and see what happens. Well, now it's about simmering, so in a second we'll turn the heat back on really low. And that'll be good in about 15 minutes. We'll start a timer for that. So next, now that we got our rice going, all we gotta do is just make our salmon. So first up, we're gonna make a sauce, which we got a whole bunch of different ingredients here, so I got the ingredient list. We are going to mix them all together. I forgot the avocado oil.
3, 2, 1, go.
There's also avocado oil. Which is amazing. Teaspoon. There's another teaspoon. So now that we have that, we need to prepare our beautiful store-bought salmon that's probably been caught with over 150 others in the same pan, as well as endangered species. Try not to think about it while you're eating it. And you're just gonna kind of rinse your salmon a little bit. And you're going to pat it dry. And this, supposedly, should give it the best sear. Now, whether or not that will actually happen, I do not know. Alright, now I got some preheated oil on there, pretty hot, and I got this salmon that I seasoned with salt and pepper. So we're just gonna lay this in here and see what happens. Ta-da! Now we're gonna let that be like that for about 5 or so minutes. Alright, so now they should hopefully be seared and not black. That is certainly what we hope. So now, it doesn't look terrible, I hope. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Again, I hope. Never having cooked salmon before, not knowing what to look for, it doesn't look too bad. Now we hope it's done, so we're gonna take this off, see what the heck it looks like. Looks pretty good to me, honestly. Of course, this is like super bent salmon. But yeah, it looks like it's separating pretty nice as well. Now before that gets super hot, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this sauce, just pour it in there. It is way too hot. We're just gonna move that over there for a second. Let it cool down a little bit. I'm gonna mix it. Occurs to me, may have used a little bit too large of a pan, but you know. So what we're gonna do is just set these in here. Look at those. That doesn't look half bad. Like that. And then we can take one of these salmons, put that on top. It is what it is, since our entree is ready and we have not eaten our appetizer yet. And there you go. Nice. Now that I just finished my speech about how everything went perfectly correct the first time, just made an amazing meal, our camera dies. So I hope that footage ain't corrupted. That'd be just terrible. Well, anyway, I'm now filming on a phone. So yeah, enjoy that while I enjoy this. Actually, pretty good. Not as flavorful as I'd like, but it's very airy puff pastry, and you can definitely taste the basil pesto. Oh yeah. Also, dip it in the pesto itself. Very good. Yes. Now, for the main event, which who knows whether or not this is going to be getting good. So in order to procrastinate, I shall eat the rice first. It is indeed rice. And it tastes like rice. It's very good. Now, the salmon comes apart really easily. It's got a very nice pinkness inside.